Rich guys talk about those things for you. Movies over my hammy. Movies over my hammy. Wait, what's the show?
My rosin gummies started working.
Rosin.
Yeah, it's not
storming outside.
Wait, it's storming outside in Minnesota? Like a snowstorm?
No, it's wet.
Oh, because it's
wet and wild.
Because it's June. I remember that. I remember when we lived in Northeast. When we lived out there in Northeast, where they make the beers. Where they make the beers. That's where the breweries are, right? In Northeast. So when we lived in Northeast, I remember I would sit and listen to the rain because we had a gigantic house that we rented for $1,600 a month, which is free house. I think about it now. Sometimes I think about the house that we rented in Northeast Minneapolis for $1,600 a month and how it had two massive living rooms. It was a split level. In that house, Andrew, at one point, we had a bedroom in the basement that was empty, except it had my half-stack guitar amp and my guitar in it. It was just empty. I would walk into an empty room and like set up my phone to record a little demo or whatever and just play my guitar. It was the only thing in the room. And now everywhere I look in my home, I see a stack of totes. Because we just have everything in our life that we don't have. Because we moved from a big house and I threw away a lot of stuff. Dude, we filled two bagsters in front of our fucking house. Well, actually it was one bagster, but it was full. Oh, dude, the bagster was a whole thing.
Bagster? So
Andrew,
a giant bag that they drag across the country for you.
When you move, no. The bagster does not come with you. The bagster, the stir. So the bag. Let's break it.
They stir it up.
So the bagster is it's a bag. That's the first part of the word. But the stir comes from dumpster. So you go and you go to like Ace Hardware and you get a bagster bag. And you open it up, and we did have more than one. Now that I think about it, I think we had two. But it turns into a dumpster, but it's like a bag that stands up, kind of. And so you fill it with shit, and then you call the bagster people, and they come and pick it up, and they charge you per bag. And it was a nightmare because everybody wants to go through your bagster stuff on the front, like people pull up. Like we'd come home, and there'd be like somebody going through my bagster stuff. And they were like, you're throwing away some good stuff here. And I was like, yeah, you can have it. Just don't make a mess. Like you either have to leave or not make a mess. Yeah, I'm going inside my home.
I don't care if it's good stuff. Just take it. It's a garbage.
You have no idea the stressful situation that I'm going into. When I moved to California, when I moved to California, a month.
It's a nightmarish scenario.
A month
that I've thought about is the moving process.
2 cats.
If I ever did it.
And a lot of stuff. Like you can see, I did not buy this stuff in Los Angeles.
That's psychotic.
I did not buy these 4 Detolf cases in Los Angeles. They came with me from Northeast Minneapolis. I remember when I got them in Northeast Minneapolis, I was like, oh my God, this office is so rad. I actually did think about moving after we put them up. I was like, I'm going to have to move at some point. But, the stressful situation, this guy digging through my bagster didn't know that 1 month before we moved, we're set to drive away. We had 2 Priuses, right? And I was driving from band practice home, and it was a stormy day, much like you're experiencing now in Minneapolis.
Oh, beautiful stormy day.
There was
the bagster was full of water.
I don't even think we had the bagster out yet. So I was driving home from band practice downtown, and I was behind a car, pissing rain, and there was a green light. Rain? No, I know that you were going to say that. I'm not trying to say you're predictable. I'm not trying to paint you as the problem because I don't like the term. I knew what I did. When I said pissing rain, I was like, he's going to say I'm pissing rain.
I mean, if you'd have said raining cats and dogs, it would have been like, oh my God.
You were raining cat. You were pissing cats and dogs.
Oh my God.
It was pissing cats and dogs.
It was pissing men out.
So it's pissing men. And I feel it. I'm pissing men. So I was behind a Suburban. And there was a green light. And and the Suburban was about to go through the green light. I was behind them. And then it was the type of intersection where I couldn't see the oncoming traffic from the left because it's like a bridge. It's like an overpass that's got a wall. So it's kind of a mystery what's going on over there, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly an ambulance jumps out with its lights on, blows through the red light.
Whoa.
And then I have to, and then the Suburban in front of me slams on their brakes. I slam on my brakes, and had it not been raining, I would have stopped in plenty of time. So I was standing in the rain, calling the police to come and like fucking whatever. It was a fucking nightmare. And 3 weeks later, I had to drive to California with my cats and my wife. And it was just a fucking nightmare. The guy digging through my bagster, he doesn't know that. He just sees like a coffee carafe.
Oh, this was the same day.
No, this was like the day after. This was like a week or two later. This was like the bagster was the week leading up to when we left. This was a month before we left. But so I was under fucking duress. Like, you know, it was a really stressful move. But we made it because of our endurance. And at one point
perseverance,
we had
human spirit and will.
So we had the bagster, and then we also did the pod. We filled a pod with all of our stuff and shipped the pod across the country. The pod sat in front of our...
I imagine what I would have to do, but also I don't know where it would park in my current living situation.
Oh, that's the other thing. Not only does the pod have to park where you live to pack it up, it's got to park where you get to unload it. That was a stress fest because we had a good space for it on the street. And I was so nervous that somebody was going to park in that space. Like, we ended up parking both our cars in that space to take it up for the fucking pod. And it just barely fit right in there. And it was like right by our door. It was awesome. Welcome to Movies Over My Hammy. Every week we compare a movie to a food, or a TV show to a food, or a song to a food. And you got to trust us to fucking make that make sense somehow. I'm Adam. I'm here as always with
Andrew
Santoro Henry.
That's the full name. How's it going?
Well, we just talked about my stressful move to Los Angeles, which was like 8 years ago. 8 fucking years ago, man.
That's crazy.
It's when we worked together.
Yep. At the old call center.
Call me up and yell about your carpets.
That was the thing. I remember the first time we were on a call together and we just started riffing about movie tie-in products to a customer, and they were just riveted for an hour and a half or so. And that's when we knew that 8 years from now, we'll start a podcast.
I just think that's so funny because they would not have liked that at all.
They would have hated.
You've been on the phone for too long.
I know this person's a complete psycho and keeps asking you questions. I've ever told you my favorite. God, there's so many good calls from that job.
Before you do this, can I admit something to you? I only worked there for like 4 months or something. But I don't remember even one call.
That's crazy.
I didn't hate it, but I don't remember anything about it.
You did an intensely narrow-casted like stand-up set, like as you were leaving or right before you left, that I went to, and it was it killed all the
oh yeah, okay, that's right.
You were doing like a person who gives directions based on landmarks. And,
yes.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good stuff.
What was your call? What was your call that you remember?
Oh yeah, I mean, I can always go over more of these because there's so many. But this one was just good because like I was on the call for hour to like probably around an hour with this old man who just had so many questions, and I was diligently responding to.
You clean the carpets, do you?
With water?
Oh, they put electricity into the water, you see.
Interesting. How does that help me? Is that safe? But yeah, so long. And then this thing eventually ends with me being like, okay, do you want to schedule anything? He's like, no, it doesn't even end with me. I'm just sitting there waiting for him to be done with questions. And he goes, okay, so I guess this is about the time. This is an old man, by the way. This is important for this call. Very old man.
Yeah.
And the call ends with him going like, okay, so I guess now's about the time where you give me like 3 to 5 phone numbers of satisfied customers, and I'll be able to call them up and confirm that this is a good service.
Dude.
And I was like, what are you talking about?
Never has that person... Because I work on the phones in my current job, and that's just a lonely person.
I know.
Like that just person's that guy. Here's what I think is funny. Here's what I like to envision. Right, that guy is an 80-year-old guy or whatever. Him and a couple of his buddies are like stoned on their fucking medical weed that they get for being old people. And they're like, I'm going to call the carpet cleaner guy. I'm going to call the carpet cleaner guy. Hold on. I'm going to fucking keep him on the phone for an hour. And then he keeps him on the phone for an hour, and he's like, okay. And he's like, and he holds up his foot to his friends, and they're laughing. And they're like, he's like covering his mouth and shit. And he's like, okay, yeah, no, that's all great information. Thanks. Check this shit out. Now's when you give me the number of 3 or 4 satisfied customers so I can call them. Baba booey, Howard Stern sucks.
You're giving this guy so much credit. It was so much sadder than that.
That's how I get through life.
Yeah.
See, what I do is I create the better, less depressing version of a situation in my head, and then I make it true with belief.
Sure. That's good. That's a good way to live.
Yeah, and now...
better way to live.
And now I've lived in Los Angeles for 8 years. We haven't had to talk to anybody about their fucking carpets in a long time.
That's wonderful.
Isn't it, though? Isn't it, though? Man, I was not expecting to talk about the most stressful event of the last 8 years at the top of this episode. I feel like I had other things to talk about, but now it's all gone. It's all gone. What are we doing this week?
Well, so this week we found out that Sanrio, the Hello Kitty company, did a collab with Spam. You might be thinking, hey Andrew, hey Adam, there's like a metric like shit ton of collabs in theaters.
I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you brought this up.
This is a weird thing you're doing.
I'm glad you brought this up. So
there's legitimately so many of them right now.
So we need to talk. Audience, we need to have a little conversation with you about this stuff. Okay? You see, the podcast is free. Andrew and I, we're very poor. You might think, if you're watching the video feed, you see all my collectibles behind me. That's for this guy right here, the one I'm pointing at.
That's retirement.
It's when my cat gets cancer again. This is the next... Because I sell every time a cat gets cancer, I sell a third of my collection. And so that's what this is back here. This is cat bill stuff. Yeah. This ain't. So I'm not living high on the hog or nothing. And then you're like, Adam, you're so high. You must be rich, dude. Weed is free here. Like I walk outside and somebody's like, here's a free pre-roll just for fucking taking a tool around the block. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tool around the
fucking
block.
California, man. I love it. So we don't go to, and I don't like going to theaters. I don't want to be around people. So between that and everything else, it's hard for us to be like, okay, so we've eaten the Supergirl KFC, but now I'm not going to go to a theater and watch Supergirl so that we can release an episode in a timely fashion.
I might do that though.
Well,
I might go to Supergirl.
Then let me tell you
If it
something.
comes to the theater near me.
You're going to be disappointed in your co-host because I will not be doing that, I don't think. I think the next movie I'm going to see in theaters is Avengers Doomsday.
It is crazy to me that it's not. It ain't topping that box office, baby.
Supergirl?
It's in second place.
To what?
Toy Story 5.
Unfucking real, dude. Oh my God. Supergirl looks fun. Like I gotta somebody was raving about superhero movies fucking up the movie industry and the box office and shit and how they're just crap.
You're
And
not,
it's
wrong.
no, they're not wrong. No. But here's what I think. I think the people who make their entire personality how much they hate superhero movies, I find those people just as insufferable as the people who make watching superhero movies their entire personality. It's one of those times when both sides of the spectrum are equally fucking annoying. It's like the real horseshoe theory.
Horseshoe effect.
It's the real, yes. Because horseshoe theory in politics is false. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it's a bullshit.
But in this, what I'm describing, this is the actual horseshoe theory.
More about human rights, I actually at some point
become a fascist
somehow.
again. Yes. You see, caring that everybody has a home is exactly as bad as wanting everybody dead. Like, that's the same.
All that being said, I do want to eat the Weberoni pizza.
Ooh, that's right. No,
Weberoni pizza.
Look, that I can do. It's $8, and honestly, I could afford to go to the movies.
Also, is like $8 and comes with. Like, if you want to buy another pizza, it's $2 or something.
I don't want
some weird deal.
I don't want people to think I'm poor or like begging. I'm just saying, like, it's not tenable for us to go to the movies and fucking like we're gonna cover stuff late, and y'all can fucking rock with it because you didn't listen to the podcast currently anyway. You're coming back to this.
That's true.
You're a patron 2 years from now. Going, I'm going to go back to the old episodes that sound like shit. You know, that's what you're doing if you're hearing
You're
this.
listening to the ones before me and Adam bought the $10,000 3D mic that you like hang from the ceiling, and it sounds like if you were in a cave. And we are recording in a cave together.
Isn't it so funny?
We have our cave studio.
Isn't it so funny that podcasting is like that? Like, we're not even real podcasters yet, you know, but like there are people who will spend so much money to record because they just think like, oh my God. Anyway,
I've been there myself. It is hard to get started on stuff. And like the way you can tell yourself I'm making progress is I bought equipment, or I just don't have the right equipment to do the thing yet. So I'll just, as soon as I have the equipment, I'll do it. I swear.
Yeah. And
I know the exact trajectory.
See, but the funny thing about me, not funny, the thing about me though, is like, because I come from music, right? I already had all the stuff. So like it didn't make any fucking sense that I didn't have a podcast for the first like 2 years that I had a studio to do so. Because like the equipment that I have now probably only sounds like 25% better than the shit I started with. But because I had decent mics and stuff to begin with. But yeah, like so we're just not, this babbling started from, we're not going to cover stuff on time. Because now we're doing Spam Hello Kitty instead of Toy Story 5. Well, that's coming.
Well, here you go. Little Caesar's Weberoni pizza.
Yeah,
we could eat that, but the movie's not out yet. We got He-Man Denny's.
I'm just
going to let you know what we all know about, so you don't have to let me know what we all know about. Mandalorian Burger King. Can't even see that in theaters. Obsession outsold it somehow, and then they put Grogu in. They put a bag over his head and shot him.
Why didn't it just pop up on Disney Plus immediately? Why can't we watch that on Plex yet? I want to cover that dog shit TV movie that they released in theaters.
I know. As soon as they do. Supergirl KFC. Live action Moana and Subway. There is not a chance I'm going to see live action Moana in a theater. I'm sorry.
And honestly, that might not get covered. I don't think we're going to cover that one.
Minions and Monsters and Wendy's.
Oh, we're covering that. You're going to hear about
Built Puff Bars. That is what I had this morning. Is a Built Puff Bar Minions edition.
How is Built spelled?
That's spelled the way you would spell
BUILT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then it's puff, like you would spell puff, I believe. And they have a banana cream pie flavor.
Banana.
6 bars of that. And then 6 bars of a mystery flavor.
Ooh, not banana.
Representing the monsters. And then Beast Games Season 2, Starbucks. Somehow that drink is still hanging out there.
I'm hoping we can miss that one. I don't want to ever watch a Mr. Beast, even if we could make it, unless we could make it really funny. And I don't think even we have that power yet. But I'm just saying.
Because he's just so funny on his own, right?
Well, because he's evil to the point where it's hard to make it. It's hard for me to watch Mr. Beast and not be like, well, I want to. It's hard to watch a Mr. Beast thing and then afterwards you want to live longer than you have up to that moment. And that's like, it's questionable. It gets dicey.
Yeah, because you're only supposed to watch the thumbnails. Like, that's where he thrives, right?
Is he all AI thumbnails now?
I mean, they all look that way, but I don't think they're supposed to be. I think the bit is supposed to be, he goes, I had a good idea for a thumbnail. We can do a video if I can get a good thumbnail for this.
Yeah, because you can never tell.
The videos are made in service of the thumbnails.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Mr. Beast. I missed YouTube. I got into it early and I watched like the funny cat videos, and then once it became like there's YouTubers that are famous for having a personality on YouTube, I checked out right as that was happening.
See, I'm trying to build that up, have my personality be about brands so that we can get brand deals on this show.
Right at the end of capitalism. We're getting in.
Oh yeah.
Right. We're going to capitalism is going to be so. Here's because of all the leftists winning and shit in the Mamdani wave. Here's the thing.
Yeah, in the capitalism center of the world.
The capitalists are falling apart, dude. Capitalism's going to get so desperate that they are going to have to come to us at Movies Over Miami. Capitalism. Oh, please, can you mention Ring Camera? And we will look down on them and say, no.
We'll say, name your price.
Yeah, we will say, what? Yes.
Ring Camera, the name in the game. If you want to surveil your neighbors, we will give away the footage to the police.
If you want to post on Nextdoor, there is a brown person outside. Ring Camera. We are
not
for
near
you.
My house, but they walked across the street from it. Barbie X Duncan, Barbie Pink Cold Foam.
Did we? I drank that. Didn't I drink that?
You drank the Wicked.
Oh, okay.
I knew there's Barbie going on and there's a golf thing going on at the same time at Duncan.
Andrew pitched that to me.
After the other.
Andrew sent me a thing that was like, hey, we could get a twofer to go to Duncan. You just have
to drink 2 Duncan drinks.
Yeah, which are Duncan drinks are generally bad, but like
they're generally like 60 grams. There's so much sugar.
Yeah,
I'll be like through the moon.
I remember getting like the champagne coolery one that wasn't as many calories for the Wicked drink, but yeah, I just don't want to watch golf or we already did the PGA. We covered the PGA with Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore 2. And then there's Toy Story 5, Papa John's, of course.
We are going to do that because I hate Papa John's and I've always wanted to talk about it for 2 hours.
That's crazy.
It's the worst fast food pizza.
And then Frosted Pop-Tarts. I don't know what that is. I think you put that on here.
Papa John's is basically like they take each slice of pizza and they dredge it through butter. And you'd think, but they make it bad somehow. Like I'm describing something good, but they do it and it's bad.
Every person I know who likes Papa John's goes, what's good is that you do that, and then you also get the big tub of butter to dip it into. You get the garlic butter.
Well, no. So first off, you're saying everybody. What you should also mention is all the people you know that live that eat Papa John's. They live in the hills. You know, they're like hill people. You know, they've got their
this was a person from South Dakota.
Toes poking out of their shoes. Toes poking out of their shoes. Their leather boot hath ripped open at the foot. They drink cold water out of a bucket on the porch. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying, like,
you're just saying they're hill people.
You know what's funny? That cold
has good connotations usually.
You know what's funny about? No, it's bad. I'm making fun. You know what's funny about that bucket? You know where I get that? A bucket of cold water on the porch, and I think that that's like a bumpkin hillbilly thing. That's from a William Faulkner novel. Like, that's where I got that.
Bumpkin.
It's like, as I lay dying, the kid describes going out and taking a drink out of a bucket on the fucking porch, like the most erudite writer, like the most like. But yeah, is that it? Wait, Pop-Tarts. I added those Pop-Tarts for a reason.
Well, you added. Here's the thing.
Oh my God.
You added Frosted X Pop-Tarts. And do you know what I'm going to get if I look up Frosted Pop-Tarts?
No. That's the Jerry Seinfeld movie. The dumb Jerry Seinfeld. Frosted is the name of the movie. And I was like, hey, this is one we could put in the bank because I hate Jerry Seinfeld and like Pop-Tarts.
Man, that one has a January 6th that happens in it, but with product mascots.
Andrew. That's like your fucking. That's your.
So here's the thing. Yes, I thought that when I heard that, and then I looked up a clip, and it's just all people in product mascot costumes.
Yeah.
Like,
what did you think? You thought it was the actual mascots fighting?
Fucking Roger Rabbit. They are supposed to be the actual mascots, but they're just like. Cameos in costume.
But no, this is Jerry Seinfeld. He sucks. Like, he's going to do it the laziest, shittiest way possible.
But I love Seinfeld, the show.
I know.
But that is a huge Larry David production, more so than
me
the
too,
Jerry
though.
Seinfeld
It's so fucked up because, Seinfeld was like a big part of my whole media diet and personality for so long. And then it's like, he dated a 17-year-old in his 30s. Mm-hmm. Like, you shouldn't watch that. You shouldn't care what that guy does.
Yeah, leaving the set of Seinfeld to go pick up your girlfriend from high school is
Larry David.
That's a tough hang.
Larry David shilled for crypto. I got the, I know people who
doing it then, man.
I know people who. Oh well, there you go. I know people who talk about Curb Your Enthusiasm and Seinfeld all the time, and I just want to be like, you shouldn't care about anything that Larry David does or says. Like, it, even if it's the funniest
it's
goddamn
like a bad
thing.
Barometer for scams.
He has $750 million fucking dollars. Like, you can't. He's a non-entity. He's not a person anymore. You know,
it is very funny sometimes when you watch like the new Curb season or whatever, and like the thing Larry David was always good about, and Seinfeld certainly captures it more, is like the inane bothers of like life.
Yes,
I'm just like, hey, it's really annoying that I have to do this thing, and it shouldn't be. And our cast are bad people because they care too much about this thing or whatever. But like when you get to the later seasons of Curb, and he's like, he is so sunk into, I mean, not even later seasons, it's just earlier stuff. It's just like, doesn't it suck when like your cleaner doesn't clean like your gold marble toilet? And it like works for the most part, but like
it's like Curb Your Enthusiasm as a comedy guy. Curb Your Enthusiasm is an objectively funny show, but I don't care about somebody who has that much money anymore. So it just really makes like, I don't care. I'm not going to watch it. He's got too much money. We've talked about it. King Gizzard. They're the richest people I'm going to support.
All right. So we should talk about the food probably. Right?
Puke. Good. I'm so glad.
So
we're going to talk about spam. Lay it on me. Yeah, you're actually from the state of spam.
Yeah, we'll start off with the press release. We'll go into a bit of history on the stuff. We'll close out with food news because we've talked a long time about things.
You're going to make me put the thing. But I have it programmed to go right. Oh. I don't.
The Spam brand and Hello Kitty serve up a new collectible can and flavorful global adventure. This is a press release out of Austin, Minnesota.
When's it from?
June 9th.
Wait, I didn't see no Hello Kitty spam can.
We'll get to it. places. Yeah. The Spam brand is teaming up with Sanrio, the global lifestyle brand home to Hello Kitty, for a can't-miss collaboration introducing a limited edition Spam X Hello Kitty collectible can featuring Hello Kitty enjoying Spam Musubi. Spam Musubi rules. That makes sense. Bringing together two globally beloved icons, the collectible celebrates the fandom, flavor, and fun that have made both brands cultural favorites for generations. The limited edition can is available nationwide while supplies last. Now we've got some pictures of Hello Kitty with a animated can of Spam with arms and legs. And they are captioned Spammy, and Hello Kitty invite fans on a flavorful global adventure with the new Tour de Sizzle campaign, celebrating iconic dishes and food cultures from around the world. This collaboration brings together two brands with incredibly passionate fan communities and a shared ability to spark joy across generations, said Stephanie Swift, brand manager of the Spam brand. Pairing Hello Kitty with the iconic Spam brand can.
Spam brand can.
God.
Spam brand can. Spam brand can. It's like that big band song. Spam brand can.
Pairing Hello Kitty with the iconic Spam brand can in such a playful and collectible way felt like a fun opportunity to create something fans would genuinely be excited to find on shelves.
Yeah, because you know what you want to collect? A stinky Spam can.
Yeah, an old can of Spam or a cleaned out can of Spam
you know,
that you like cut your finger on the inside of the lid while you're cleaning it.
This is a bit that I often do with these brand managers press releases, but I am imagining this lady behind a podium. Giving this address to a massive, like a sea of people who've been waiting for this information. It echoes in the air.
Directly half split. Half of them are like in Hello Kitty cosplay, and half of them like have Spam shirts. The launch is supported by Tour de Sizzle, a new digital campaign inviting fans on a flavorful global adventure celebrating the iconic dishes, food cultures, and fan communities that have made the Spam brand a staple around the world. I don't know why they always say Spam brand. They never say Spam. It is a weird branding guide that they have. Anchored by an all-new interactive microsite, tourdesizzle.com, the campaign follows Hello Kitty and Spammy on a flavorful trip around the globe, from Hawaiian-inspired musubi to Korean-inspired bibimbap, Japanese-inspired ramen, and Canadian-inspired poutine. Designed as an interactive Hello Kitty kitchen, the site invites fans to explore hidden Easter eggs, collectible digital sizzle, passport stamps, and engage with exclusive content. This is a long press release.
My wife just texted me because she's sleeping in the other room. She texted me and she said, "Are you yelling my name for some reason?" And I texted her back. I said, "No." And then I said, all caps, Spam brand can.
Yeah.
And then I said, "You'll get it when you listen to the episode next week." She won't listen. That's the joke. But then I apologize for being loud.
But I did forget that, your cute little nickname for your wife is Spam brand can.
Spam brand can. Are you? No, that's her name. I keep that. I just haven't. I don't want to dox her, but yeah.
I'm really bad. I forgot that
Spam brand can.
A, you don't want to have her name mentioned on the show, and B, I also forgot her name.
Spam brand can. Ordal Cornell.
About the Spam brand, this revolutionary product won over the hearts of soldiers, world leaders, celebrities, chefs, kids, and parents. Future generations continue to enjoy it as a versatile, high-quality, and great-tasting mealtime favorite. The whole world can't get enough of the iconic taste and the effortless creative potential contained within this iconic blue can. Fans of the brand can purchase Spam products and browse their favorite Spam merchandise at shop.spam.com. For more information on the Spam brand, including product information, recipes, and where to buy, visit spam.com. Then we got about Hormel Foods. Hormel Foods Corporation, based in Austin, Minnesota, is a globe-branded food company with over $12 billion in annual revenue. Its brands include Planters, Skippy, Spam, Hormel, Natural Choice, Applegate, Holy, Hormel, Black Label, Columbus, Jennie-O, and more than 30 other
Jennie-O, wow,
brands. My God.
Does Austin, Minnesota have a comedy mothership?
Oh, they're working on it.
They're working on it. They've got Bro Drogan. They've got somebody who's like, they've got their Joe Rogan analog setting up the comedy Space Blast port.
They have Joe Rogan, who does like spam comedy, because like spam's the big thing in Austin.
Always capital
They
T,
have a
spam.
museum.
Oh
in
yeah,
Austin.
that's a big thing. I don't think I've never been, and I will never go in after my experience with spam.
Interesting. Yeah, there was at the state fair one year, there was a pig that was dressed up as James Dean, and they had one that was dressed up as Marilyn Monroe in the spam booth.
Okay.
And they were Spamelin, Spam-Row, and Spam Dean.
They just punted
Spam Dean.
Why wouldn't it be Spams? Why wouldn't it be Spames? Spams Dean.
Yeah, no, it was Spam Dean. Kelsey was very sad she couldn't get a picture. This was back in the era where we didn't really have reliable picture taken phones.
Wow, you had your flip phone, but for you and Kelsey, that was like 5 years ago, 4 years ago.
We're late to the game on this stuff. But yeah, that is the collab. How much do you love this collab? So the thing with it that they didn't even say is a collectible can. That's like all it is. But the can itself is like it's a red can, which is funny because they talk about how iconic the blue one is.
So they expect you not to open it, right? Like when you're collecting the can, because here's spam to me has always been it's emergency food. Like the fact that like I've always seen it as like it would be like the food that you have in your prepper rations, because it's got like the can that you open without a can opener and such, and it's like a shelf stable food or whatever. But yeah, so when the fact that it's like this thing that people eat and order on their own in the last 5 or 10 years that I've noticed, it's really fucking been odd to me. And then when I ate spam for the first time yesterday, I was just like, oh my God, this is foul. Like, what are people doing?
What did you do with it?
I'm gonna, are we talking about our experience with spam now? Because
we can talk about spam a bit more here. I mean, the can it's a red can.
Okay.
It says limited edition.
Sure.
Limited heart edition.
Okay, of course. Hello Kitty, yeah.
It has Hello Kitty holding a spam masubi.
Heart.
Which is the best spam preparation by like a mile. It's so
that's hot. That's warm, right? Like they sear the spam so that it's like
it's a seared slice of spam. A seared slice of spam. It is a lump of rice. It is adhered to the lump of rice with like a little band of seaweed, and then between the spam and the rice is like a eel sauce or some sort of sauce is between them.
That sounds good.
But yeah, the thing with spam, intensely salty. I did not mention, this is spam 25% less sodium than spam classic as well. That is specifically the Hello Kitty one is the less sodium one.
I saw the less sodium one and I got original. I should have got less sodium because that's the collab.
Here's the thing about less sodium. For spam, you should always get the less sodium. It tastes exactly the same. Like it is crazy how much sodium they can pull out of spam and have it not affect the flavor literally at all.
So I just gotta say, man, I thought that the spam that I got had gone bad, because when I opened the can and I smelled it to see like what spam smells like, it smelled like cat food.
Dog food. Yeah.
It smells like cat food,
That's
like wet cat food.
Meat smells like.
Yeah, well, it's fucking sick. It's fucking sick that people eat it electively. It should be a food that you eat if you've got a locked door that you can't open for fucking 6 months. Like, it smelled like cat food, dude. And I was like, surely this is rotten. And I had Brittany smell it, and she's like, no, I'm into it. And I was just like,
oh, Brittany liked it.
Well, she likes spam in general, I guess. And so I sliced a couple slices, and I tried a little bite. I tried a little bite of the uncooked spam, and it was
why would you do that? Why would
because it's come out of a can, and I want to see what it tastes like. Don't people eat cold spam?
I think some people do, but that's being like, we had to eat hot dogs this week. I took one out of the package and took a little nibble on the uncooked hot dog.
Okay.
Like, they're both smoked or pre-cooked, but you cook them.
Well, yeah, but like ham is okay. So you're making fun of me with the example of hot dog, right? But ham, you could do that. You could, if you've got ham that you took out of a thing.
Serve uncooked, or not uncooked, but they famously serve sliced ham, like just as.
Well, how did I not know that they famously serve sliced Spam? I don't fucking know.
Kind of do,
and they do. So I'm not crazy, am I? The point is
the weird single package.
The point is, I put a little Spam on my tongue to try the taste because you said it was salty.
It's salty.
And it's like if I was making my cat soft food mixture in the morning and a little bit jumped out and landed on my tongue and I had to like scrape the layer of skin off. I had to remove my tongue and go to the hospital. Like that's what it was like. And then I was just like, oh my God. So then I cut it, I thin sliced it and I seared it in a pan. I grilled it. And we were going to do Spam and eggs and air fryer American fries. Right, that was the Spam meal that I made.
American fries.
Yeah, the breakfast potatoes. So,
Okay.
So like the Spam, the thicker slices.
Your new way of saying freedom fries.
No,
the hell
Jesus Christ. No, that's one of the ways that we say breakfast potatoes out here. So they've got thick.
I made it up with my 250 years congratulations America fries.
Yes, my UFC presented by Monster fries. But the thicker slices of Spam that were not like crispy all the way through were still foul to me and had that cat food taste, right?
Sure.
But the thin slices that got super crispy were like good as fuck. And like we're going to do the next, because we've got half a can of this shit left. So the next.
That's the nice thing about it, man.
Then that's the nice thing about it stinks. It stinks like fucking rotten fish and it's pork somehow. Yum, 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 yum. Cultural icon.
You got to fry it up in thin slices and then you use it as a salt replacement in whatever you're cooking. That's why it's great with eggs. It's great with rice. It's great with like anything that is bland.
Well, but I don't
like accoutrement.
I don't know if we've really covered my relationship with salt on the podcast, but I love it. And when people say something is too salty, I'm just like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, this is somebody almost got enough salt on this is what you're saying. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a big pot of mac and cheese. And I'm going to grill a bunch of thin slices of Spam and dice it up in there. Do like bacon mac, like bacon mac and cheese, but it's Spam instead. That's how we're going to.
That sounds foul to me. That sounds like
oh my God, no.
Salt bomb.
Because you don't understand. You don't understand that salt is the way. And that's so for me to say I don't like Spam when you're describing it as the number one thing about it is it's salty. It's it's a wild miss for me. Like, because I should just, when you described it as like, it's so salty, I was like, oh man, I'm just going to scoop Spam out with my 2 fingers out of the can and just like, put it in my mouth.
Do that, which is.
And you're describing a puke inducing, like I made myself sick doing that bit just now. Like that is foul to me.
Spam's main ingredient is a mixture of pork and ham with salt, water, modified potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrite. Natural gelatin is formed during cooking in its cans on the production line.
Oh, I know. I saw the natural gelatin.
See, that's the thing too about the lower sodium one. It just doesn't have the gelatin.
That's where the sodium was that they took out.
The gelatin's so gross to me. Like
gelled meats are disgusting.
I had a friend growing up.
It's why Spam is gross.
I like my friend a lot, but his little brother.
R.I.P.
No. He is still with us.
Does he listen to the podcast?
No.
R.I.P.
If you don't listen to the podcast, R.I.P.
You're dead to me.
But every time they would crack a can of Spam, his little brother would fight to eat the gelatin off of himself. This is also a little brother where they were cleaning under their couch one day. They were cleaning under their couch one day, and they spotted like a chunk of white, and the little brother just like snatched it and ate it.
What was it?
And was like disgusted by what he was eating.
Of course.
And my friend goes, why did you just do that? And he's like, I thought it was white chocolate and that you were going to try to get it before me.
Oh my God. No, I'm not an animal. You're like part mouse. I'm a human boy.
But it was a chunk of a stick of deodorant that had broken off. He just downed a chunk of deodorant.
You know what's funny is
crazy.
If your cat's got a wound or something that you don't want them to lick, you're supposed to put deodorant around it because the acidic fucking, they don't like it. It's never worked for me.
To keep the little brother out from under the couch.
Didn't work. Ate the deodorant. Ended up with a deodorant belly.
Spam is pre-cooked, making it safe to consume straight from the can, but it is often cooked further for taste. Hormel has always been the producer of Spam. This is not one where they acquired it later. Hormel introduced Spam on July 5th, 1937.
So
Oxford
Depression. During the when was the Depression?
God.
Didn't mean to ask you. I'm so sorry that I put you on the spot. I feel like the Depression was between
really stupid.
The Depression was between 1919 and 1940. It ended at World War II, right? That's how we ended the Depression, the New Deal in World War II.
Yeah, let's see. The Great Depression, 1929 to 1939.
So it does. I could have told you if you said when was Spam created, I would have said the only time people would eat something like that would be if they're very depressed economically. And I would have said during the Depression. Then I wouldn't have known exactly the years. And hey, can we at least give me a little credit for, I was pretty much right on with the years of the Great Depression. I said 1920 to 1940.
It fell right in that window. Let's see here.
I'm good at American history, I guess, is what I don't think enough people give me credit for.
Yeah, we'll start calling you American History X.
Excuse me?
What?
Okay.
The Oxford Encyclopedia of Food and Drink in America states that the product was intended to increase the sale of pork shoulder, a cut which did not sell well.
Isn't it funny that when you describe the ingredients for Spam, I forgot to mention it. Doesn't it think that the word slurry should be in there somewhere? It feels like it's definitely a slurry of stuff, and then they add the potato starch, and it turns into a loaf.
That one feels... So this one feels like the product itself predates the use of the word slurry, and therefore, right? Like that... It feels like it's one of those things that would be like grandfathered in by time, where it's just like, no, we don't need to call it that because it was before we started saying slurry. It's technically slurry, but like nobody does that anymore.
I think that maybe it's the use of the word slurry would be an unattractive way to describe your food loaf. I feel like that might be more. I don't think it predates the use of. I don't think
I just mean like they get away with it because of that.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I just think of Lil Lisa's slurry from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Ken Dagnall, the brother of a company executive, won a $100 prize that year in a competition to name the new item. So this is something that I think is always so funny is
how Spam got its name.
No, just like back in the day, you would do a competition to do your marketing team's work, and then you would pay out like $100, I guess, during the Great Depression
was $50,000,
quite a bit,
to $1 million.
But Mr. Peanut, one of the most. This is research for something.
Oh, you've got a YouTube channel.
Check out something. But Mr. Peanut was created in like 1930, or I forget the exact year, but
in the Great Depression,
competition that a school child won. And he was paid $5 $5 to conceive of.
Well, certainly his family has been
most
taken care of since.
Persevering mascot.
Like, now that we know that was fucked up, surely his descendants have been taken care of by Peanuts.
So
Big
here's the
Peanut.
extent of what I have heard.
Oh my God, there is
paid $5 for the creation.
Okay.
And then the only further follow-up to that statement is the nephews of the guy say that his college was paid for by Planters.
Oh, that's right. Planters is the name of the evil peanut people. Okay.
So that's
you got college, but what did college cost back then? $10
or whatever.
Like, college is like you got maybe $5, and then we'll double that. Send you through college.
I know.
An additional $5.
Yeah, they paid you actually but the guy became a doctor. Creator of Mr. Peanut is a doctor.
Well, he's dead. The creator of Mr. Peanut is tits up.
Is he? Let's see.
Oh, definitely,
let's put that
dude.
to the test.
If he was a kid in the 1930s, dude, that guy's tits are pointed straight to the heavens. Or
there's no fucking.
More charitably, he is ashes in an urn.
He's so beyond dead.
Yeah, he died in like 1962 or something. He probably died young.
So born in 1903.
Okay.
What's your guess on death? Born in 1903.
Well, because he created Mr. Peanut in the 30s.
He created Mr. Peanut in 1916.
1916,
that's Mr. Peanut when he was
during the Great War.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I would say he lived to 1929.
You're 10 years off. He lived to 1939. He died at 36 years old.
I tried to think about him dying immediately after college.
Yeah.
I got free college, and he like throws his hat, his boarded hat up in the air, and then it falls down and slices his head off or something.
Yeah. They kept lead in the boards at that time or something.
Yeah, definitely. They had painted them with barium or something. They'd painted them with radium. They had the radium girls paint all the hats. You're not licking the brush enough, Sally.
To glow,
Sally. You're not licking the brush enough after you put the radium on it.
Clean it. Hormel states that the meaning of the name is known by only a small circle of former Hormel food executives, but a popular belief is that the name is a contraction of spiced ham. It has also been speculated to be an acronym for shoulder, that's where you get the S, of pork, that's where you get the P, and that's where you get the A, ham. There's no A in there. So
but ham starts with a H, not a M.
It's the M from ham.
The M from ham. Is that how we do language?
This is a stupid speculation.
Is that how we do words now? The M is from the end of a word? I don't think that's how we do an acronym.
So Kelsey works with like a project that is doing like a NASA thing. And some of their acronyms pull letters, like multiple letters from the same word.
Can she get me in a room with Elon Musk? Can she get me in a
He's a direct competitor.
Can she get me in a big puffy vest into a room with
the official website shows an acronym or backronym for sizzle, pork, and
I didn't want that's stupid as hell. I didn't want to cut off your Kelsey story. So she's working adjacent to NASA stuff. What's going on with that? How does that relate to spam?
Oh, just for acronyms.
National Aeronautics.
She's working. No, that one makes sense. Like, but some of the like stuff that she's working with, they like pull like, here's 2 letters from this word, no letters from the next 2 words, these ones and this one, so that we can call our thing like.
Well,
a word.
Honestly, the acronyms, we've been doing acronyms for 100 years. Yeah. You know, there's no way. There's a finite number of acronyms. So you're definitely going to start getting into the weeds with that shit.
The difficulty of delivering fresh meat to the front during World War II saw spam become a ubiquitous part of the U.S. soldiers' diet.
You got to be in a hole to eat spam, in my opinion.
Man, you're wrong. It's delightful. It became variously referred to as ham that didn't pass its physical meatloaf without basic training, and special army meat.
And
SPAM.
cat food.
Over 150 million pounds of Spam were received by the military before the war's end.
That's a lot of cat food.
Several troops wrote letters of dissatisfaction to J. Hormel, the president of the company.
They made us eat your fucking cat food. You couldn't have just put ham in a can? Why not just put ham in a can?
Despite this disparagement, throughout the war, countries ravaged by the conflict and faced with strict food rations came to appreciate Spam. That is interesting because, like, the biggest places for Spam are Hawaii, for sure. Like, Hawaii is number one Spam capital. They love Spam. Japan, big Spam folks.
Yep. So when people were starving, they appreciated Spam. That makes a lot of sense to me.
And then it grew to become a cultural thing, and they're cooking it in ways that are good. Spam musubi coming from Hawaii there.
And I do think I would like Spam musubi as long as that Spam is seared through. Like, I know sear is on the outside, so to say something is seared through is not correct. I like my Spam the consistency of crispy bacon, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I like to eat it. It is typically just a fairly scorched slice of Spam. Hawaiian Burger King restaurants began serving Spam in 2007 to compete with the local McDonald's chains, which also serve Spam.
Wow.
In Hawaii, Spam is so popular that it is sometimes referred to as the Hawaiian steak.
Oh God, you're just like, man, I always wanted to go to Hawaii, but now it's just like, oh Jesus Christ, am I going to have to eat Spam? I thought they had a pig. So instead of having a pig on a stick with an apple in its mouth, they just have cans of Spam spinning over the fire. That seems...
Here you go. They
not
have
much
an
of a luau
Spam themed festival on the island of Oahu each spring, known as the Waikiki Spam Jam.
Oahu! DuckTales.
In 2017, Hawaii was plagued by a rash of thefts of Spam. Spam had long been a target of thieves in Hawaii, but the magnitude of the thefts ramped up.
Wow. So two things. That story about the Spam thief, that's fucking hilarious, dude. But so I ate some weed edibles before we started recording, and when I said Oahu DuckTales, it was like they started working in full immediately after I said that. And it's a good it's just there's two wolves inside of me, you know, and one of them is very baked, and sometimes it gets out. But yeah, the Spam Thieves, we got to write that movie. We got to write Ocean's 14.
Well, here's the president of the Retail Merchants of Hawaii attributed the rise in retail thefts to a recent change in criminal law, which raised the threshold at which a theft would lead to felony charges by approximately $400.
I can steal $399 worth of Spam and just come in at misdemeanor.
$399 more than I used to be able to steal.
Even better. It's probably like 12 hundo Spam.
Yeah, that's like so many cases of Spam.
And then you just get a ticket because it's a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor.
Let's see. They love it in Guam. Puerto Rico has the Sandwich de Mezcla.
It's so funny because I don't want to sound... I feel like if I criticize any of these places, I would sound racist. And I'm not, so I'm just going to say, enjoy your Spam, Puerto Rico.
Well, listen to this delicious Puerto Rican Spam sandwich, and, you know, you're going to have to talk to me about how good it sounds, because otherwise racist.
It's a Cubano, but with Spam.
It is made of Spam, Velveeta, a spread of pimentos between two slices of sandwich bread.
I turned into Harry Knowles. Yeah. It's funny. That's funny. Like if we use that as a clip, you should paste Harry Knowles' face over my face. Like, because I got so disgusted, I transformed into the most gross fucking guy with a beard I could possibly think of. Whew. Oh. And I just wanted you to know, I know that Cubanos are from Cuba. not Puerto
that's
Rico.
Kind of where they got the name from.
But I was just imagining a Spam Cubano, and it made me sick in my heart.
That sound bad. That sounds fine to me.
So the funny, you know what else?
I mean, it would replace one of the meats is the thing.
I'm not going to go off on a rant or a riff here or anything, right? But I ate a couple Cubanos recently, which I hadn't done in a while because they are a lot of calories. The ones we get have a lot of fucking cheese. For like they're the best Cubano. I've been to Miami and had Cubanos. Like the best ever for me are at this place in Encino, and there's and holy shit,
Spam in there.
No,
just for you.
No. What I'm saying is that would be foul. But what I was thinking when I was eating this Cubano is Cubanos are fucking great. Cuban food is good. There's Cuban restaurants everywhere, and yet the U.S. just would. Based on how the U.S. treats Cuba, you'd think they were fucking the most evil country in the world.
They did communism,
but
and that's bad.
Well, and I get that, but it's like, it's like if there was a communist restaurant that served the best sandwiches in the world, and you were like, I love this sandwich more than anything else. But boy, do I hate communism.
Have to blockade the restaurants.
Yeah, but boy, do I hate. You know, they can't make the connection that like, no, the good sandwiches, you can have a good sandwich under communism, I guess is all I'm saying.
Yeah. United Kingdom has Spam fritters.
Barf.
Spam is given as a luxury gift in Southeast Asia.
The United Kingdom one I can make fun of because they white.
This one's just strange as an inclusion because it's saying in Israel they have loof, which is a canned corned beef product formerly featured in the IOF rations, sometimes referred to as kosher Spam.
Huh. Okay, well, I'm not going to weigh in on any of that. And I certainly hope that all of the cans of that item are untainted.
Definitely.
Yeah, we definitely don't want those cans to. We definitely don't want botulism in every can of kosher Spam.
Yep. Philippines love Spam. They love it a lot. They got Spam spaghetti, Spam nuggets, Spam burgers.
So you're telling me that at Jollibee, you think I could go get? You think they're going to do a Spam collabs? Do you think I'm going to have to go get a Spam Jollibee someday? Oh, my God.
Oh, that sounds so good, man.
Okay, here's the thing.
Its popularity among Filipinos has led to the creation of a version with sugar and annatto. Spam with tocino seasoning made for the overseas Filipino market in the U.S. and Canada.
Wow. So here's the thing. I would like a thin slice of Spam, fried crispy, on top of that chicken sandwich that I had at Jollibee. That would be bomb as hell.
See, I would, if I got the spaghetti from Jollibee, I think I would prefer it with Spam to the hot dogs that they normally put in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Jollibee is the place that did hot dogs in the Jolly Spaghetti, and
a chicken-based version is available exclusively in the Philippines. Now that sounds foul.
Chicken Spam. That is cat food.
Now that's cat foul.
Food. You're describing cat food.
And it sure sounds foul.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So you're because a chicken's a foul. Yes. I missed it.
Yep.
The first.
Don't worry, I said it 3 times.
I missed it the first 2 times. Genuinely.
Yeah, chicken-based version sounds so gross. Like a log of compressed chicken somehow is grosser to me than a log of compressed like pork parts.
You just described sausage and chicken sausage.
I know. Yeah, somehow it's so much grosser to me. Chicken comes in the parts that chickens are made up of, unless it's nuggets.
Well, but chicken sausage is like, and turkey sausage, it's just delicious. It's just sausage. Like that. At least that's my take on it. Like I usually get hot link,
eaten enough chicken sausage really to have any sort of opinion.
It's like turkey bacon and all that shit. It's just the thing, but with less fat, and it's salty and delicious. It's kind of like what you pitched Spam to me as, and then Spam ended up being cat food that you have to cook a very specific way to taste like human food. I thought it was rotten. Did I explain that? Like, I opened the can and smelled it and went, oh no, like I'm gonna have to eat it felt like a fear factor. You see what I'm saying? Like, I thought that when I put that little piece of Spam on my tongue, I was like, this is a fear factor thing for me.
So here's a fun, here we go. Let me grab this image for you if I can. It is very big in, oh God. It's big in China. Oh,
that was lightning outside?
South Korea. Yeah.
Wow.
Big old lightning. Official website lists numerous different flavors of Spam products. Most of their stuff's permanent. But yeah, Spam. Lots and lots of Spam. Here is an image I'm going to share with you of different types of Spam products. So this is fun.
Should I cover my workstation in plastic? Is this gonna make me fucking blast puke?
It just looks like comparison of 3 severed tongues.
It's honestly like it does. See, that's how I sliced it. And
then there's an image of the can, which has been lovingly rendered into a web P for some reason.
Well, they gave me a security issue. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hello Kitty Spam. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to open it. Yeah, I think that if you collect that, you wouldn't open it. That's just your collection. Like the Billy beer that you see at the flea market. Remember that? Somebody'd have like cases of Billy beer that they sell at the flea market. Have you been to a flea market? Am I barking up the wrong tree?
No, I should.
We used to go to flea markets all the time.
Much, I feel like.
I remember the flea market in Thief River Falls where I went as a kid. It's where I got like my first Image comic books. Somebody like there's one guy that came to the flea market that actually had a legit comic collection to sell. And that's how I got like Spawn, the first Spawns.
Liefeld stuff.
You know, honestly, you're making fun of me, but I didn't like the Liefeld stuff. That was the Image. Yeah. Him and Jim Lee were the creators. I didn't give a shit about Wildcats or Youngblood. I was a little
so cool though.
I was a little depressed guy. I was a little depressed kid. I read Spawn and the Max. The Max for me was like my favorite comic book ever, and still probably
Sam
is.
Keith died like really recently.
What?
Yeah.
You just told me Sam Keith died?
Yeah, he died like a while ago. It's really a bummer.
Oh no. That's very sad. He's literally he's my favorite comic book artist of all time. He's the best painter. I think like him and
I don't remember your exact date of your birthday, but he might have died on your birthday.
March 18th?
March 15th. Okay.
Of what year?
A few days. This year.
Okay. Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Sam Keith is like, man, he was the best and very weird stuff. Like,
he's one of my favorite. Like his Batman run is really strange. Like Commissioner Gordon just being the biggest freak.
I mean,
Batman's just this giant monster thing.
I have half a dozen issues of What If, like Wolverine stories that he did, and like Hulk. There's like Wolverine and Hulk What If stories that he did.
Dude, those are going to be worth so much now.
I mean, I'll never. I'd have to get him out of the closet.
It's a joke.
Well,
it's my nasty man joke.
Well, it's funny that you make that joke, but I have there was a street artist and poster artist and toy artist named Frank Kozik, who's like very famous, and he died like 3 or 4 years ago, and I have like a ton of his fucking art like that. Actually, I haven't even looked to see if it's worth any money, but yeah, so that's very fucked up that Sam Keith died. And Todd McFarlane is just alive and kicking and directing Jamie Foxx in a fucking Spawn movie where he said it's going to be like Jaws and Spawn is like the shark, so you never really see Spawn. It's like you just described something nobody should want to fucking see, bro.
That's what?
That's what he said. Todd McFarlane, who is still directing the new Spawn movie. It has not been canceled. There's recently pictures of him with Jamie Foxx, like promoting that they're making it. And he said it's going to be about Sam and Twitch, and they're going to be reacting to Spawn like he's Jaws and they're the guys on the boat. and it's like you're gonna ruin your own thing again. Like,
yikes. Is Todd McFarlane canceled? You seem like you're talking like he's done a bad thing. I don't know anything.
well,
about
he's
Todd
just a
McFarlane.
piece of shit. I don't think he's canceled. Like, he never did assault or abuse, but you remember that the Spawn cartoon on HBO started with Todd McFarlane at a drawing table, like, oh, hello, I didn't see you there. Like that,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, of course I remember
like
that.
he's not
That's
a good.
very funny.
He's a very bad person. You shouldn't let him direct he shouldn't get to direct a fucking movie.
You just keep saying he's a very bad person as though that opening is like
Yeah, only
akin to
only
like
an
Jerry
egomaniac.
Seinfeld dating a
No,
child.
no. Only an egomaniac psychopath would start their Spawn cartoon with, oh, a lightning strike looking over his shoulder. I didn't see you there. I'm Todd McFarlane. I'm literally the coolest comic book creator to ever live. Let me introduce you to Spawn. Are you Googling if he's done assault? Maybe I just secretly know in my heart that he's a bad man.
No, it looks like he lost some lawsuits with Neil Gaiman. So that's it's bad that he tried to sue Neil Gaiman, who we all love, right?
Oh, no. Oh, dude, you gotta, after this. So I found out that Sam
I'm
Keith
very
died.
aware
You
how
gotta
bad
look.
Neil Gaiman.
Yeah,
is,
no, I know. It feels bad because I wanted to watch the end of Good Omens, but I can't do it.
Let's see.
What are we talking about?
Spawn for some reason.
Oh, yeah, Todd McFarlane is a chode. I just think he's a chode, and the idea of Spawn
I
as
see
Jaws is
nothing.
bad.
He's sued a few people.
Spawn as Jaws
is about the worst thing I've seen about him.
And then, but also, don't you think that him saying that Spawn should be like Jaws is also actionable? Like, don't you think that it should?
I think he should be eating a tainted can of loof.
Yes, I think that it should open with Spawn swinging around by his chains, and that's also how the movie should end, and it should also happen in the middle as well.
My God.
It should just be Spawn. I'm just saying it. I think you may have misheard me. I don't think Todd McFarlane should be killed with chains. I was saying Spawn should be in the Spawn movie.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
With one part.
Fucking
of that.
Sam
Not
Keith
the
died.
part
God
you said.
damn it, dude. Like, I knew I wasn't going to get like anything else, like necessarily, like artistically. And I do always say, like, man, that sucks. He was so influential to me.
Yeah.
He made you think you could make weird stuff. Like, they made that MTV show, you know, like
Then they killed him.
they killed him for it. Honestly, he showed
killed
us
him.
that we
He
could
was-
have weird stuff about trauma and sexual assault 25 years before everything was about that. You know, like honestly, dude, the Max, like, if you made that today, you would be like, oh, it's, you know, something about sexual trauma. Oh, like, that's new. You know, it's like, but at the time it was like, now like every Marvel comic book is about sexual trauma.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I would imagine.
Yeah. I haven't read one in a while. I have to assume they all are, right?
So Spam, we've talked about Spam. What about
Yes.
Hello Kitty?
So Hello Kitty. Oh, also one last thing.
I'm
about
sorry.
Spam.
Thank you. I almost did a good job directing the podcast.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's fine. This is just, I found this very interesting because you probably know about, Monty Python featured Spam.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even get into the
sketch, right?
spam, and then spam a lot.
I've never seen the sketch or Spam a lot. I know they exist, but I did not know that this sketch and Spam a lot basically led to people calling digital excess garbage spam. And so the calling like
Whoa.
bad email spam does originate from
The Monty
Spam,
Python
the meat.
sketch?
Yeah.
Wow. And that it honestly not a super funny sketch in hindsight. It's just they only serve spam at this place, and Terry I can't remember, it's the one that sings. Eric Idle is just like spam, we serve spam. And maybe it's because at the time Brits were so poor, the only thing you could afford was a restaurant. Now it's actually probably pretty pointed. Probably pretty great commentary, actually. Monty Python really had it before they all fucking lost their goddamn nut.
Yeah.
John Cleese. Ugh. Don't get me started.
But he made Faulty Towers, right? That's him.
Faulty Towers is actually pretty funny.
It's like one of the best shows in the world, and you go and look at it, and it's like 4.5 episodes, and you're like, what?
My buddy Ian would bring the Faulty Towers VHSs over to my house, and we would watch them.
VHS is plural?
Yeah, it was like, because there's like 3 series.
episodes.
Yeah, there's like 3 series, and each one is 5 or 6 episodes. So,
Yeah.
and he was way into Monty Python and all that shit. So we would watch Faulty Towers and then go play hacky sack in the street.
I feel like such a crazy person whenever I hear about like a British sitcom and it's like the most influential thing in the world. Like IT Crowd forever is just like, this is the best thing in the world. It's so funny. It informs so many things. And you go and look it up and it's like 14 episodes long. And you're like, how? Why isn't there more? Like, of course it's the best thing in the world. They only had to make 14 of them.
Well, that's and you know that is an interesting point, because it's like, it's why Gareth Marenghi's Dark Place is the funniest thing that's ever been. Like, oh yeah, the reason Gareth Marenghi's Dark Place is perfect in every way is because there isn't 80 fucking episodes of it where they had to do the thing again.
Come back to me when Garth Marenghi had to get it. What's the word? When you syndicate it.
Yes.
Come back to me when you had to do
100
like 52 episodes.
100. It was 100
episodes.
episodes. So back in the day, that was 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
But that's why it's so fucking funny, dude. That's why TV shows celebrated their 100th episode. So like when a TV show would do their, like The Simpsons did their special 100th episode. And when a TV show does like, oh, it's the 100th episode, all they're saying is we can make more money now. And like,
and we can end, and this can play in perpetuity.
oh my God. So, and I don't want to get off on a rant here, Dennis Miller style, but I see a lot of posters for the final season of The Bear, right? And it just makes me think, but isn't The Bear the most popular television show to exist in the last 20 years? Why would they end it after 5 seasons? It's because people like it. People like it. But what I'm saying is like the reason they're ending it isn't because it's not popular. It's because you have to pay people more after 5 seasons or after so many episodes. So like, that's why all these fucking streaming shows are 4 or 5 seasons. If Amazon takes Reacher,
Netflix caps it at like 1 or 2
I
seasons.
need Reacher to exist until I'm old. Like I need Alan Richson playing Reacher for 10 years, you know, like, and they fucking do not take that from me because of fucking minimums. Like,
that from you.
Do not take that from me, Jeff Bezos.
I think they're going to take it from you.
I helped you pay for your yacht, Jeff Bezos.
I'd like a fraction. You're all one of a collective, all working together to pay for Jeff Bezos' yachts.
Jesus, I know that's the bit. Christ, now you just described
We're all investors.
You just described the punchline in a more depressing way than the joke. It's like that's like sub Facebook commenter shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We're all partial investors in the downfall of our own society. Isn't that like cool and good?
I am reminding everybody that I was gifted Amazon Prime. All right, so Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty.
Also known by her real name, Kitty White.
Kitty White. Okay.
It's a fictional character created by Yuko Shimizu and designed by Yuko Yamaguchi.
Right on.
Owned by Sanrio. Sanrio depicts Hello Kitty as a British anthropomorphic white cat with a red bow and no visible mouth.
But when was it created?
She was created in 1974.
Right on. Started as a cartoon for toys and branding, or as a manga?
I believe she was just created as like a thing. Like she was just created. Her first appearance was on like a coin purse. So like I think
holy
she's just like,
shit!
I made a design.
That's like if you saw a Charlie Brown fucking bag.
And you're like, yeah, that's what that guy was originally. He was a
bag, and then they were like, we should do a fucking comic strip, dude.
Yeah,
we could make less money.
He used to just be on boxes of cigarettes.
Hello Kitty smokes.
Did you ever see the single episode pilot. They never made more of the the Progressive Caveman show.
With Nick Kroll.
With Nick Kroll.
I didn't watch it. I thought they did more than one episode. I thought it was on, dude. Caveman show was on.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Caveman show.
The first episode.
They did literally. They definitely made 6, and I don't know if they were all on. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like so many things in this life. To quote Eddie Pepitone, I am all too human.
Wow. Sitcom, number of seasons 1, number of episodes 13.
I was right.
Interesting. Yeah. So I don't actually know if it ever ran past.
No, they didn't all air.
Oh, yeah. It's never aired. The pilot has remained unaired.
Really? I
The
thought
pilot, you can find the pilot.
but they aired other episodes.
I don't know if maybe because the pilot is very racist.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Are they
the
like cave people equal black people? No. Nick Kroll. Nick Kroll. You and hello. Come on now, sir.
So the
Nick Kroll.
The Caveman TV show is set in the South. I believe it's set in Atlanta, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But it might be in Kentucky.
Wait, are the cavemen racist to black people?
No, they are stand-ins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the setting changed to Atlanta, Georgia. Finally, San Diego, California. Okay.
That's where they end up. They're like, we got to get out of Georgia. They don't like cavemen here.
But the one joke, the one sequence I can remember from this show is all the cavemen are in a car and they're just talking. And then one of them goes up, "What's up, my man?"
Oh, excuse me. No, I'm going to have to beep that. I'm going to beep that.
You can beep that.
I'd also like to not know that you ever said it too. Like if I could beep it from my memory.
Yeah. You can do that. And it was
because they're Cro-Magnon.
Everyone in the car reacts and says, "You can't say that."
Because he's he's not a cave person.
No, he is a cave person. They're just like, "We can't say that." And he's like, "I'm taking it back."
Upsetting. Truly upsetting stuff. Nick Kroll.
Say it a lot throughout the episode.
And I was trying to get him on the podcast too. Like I was trying to get him to do an episode of Movies Over My Hammy. Yeah. I've been talking to his people, but now I'm going to have to be like, look, it might be kind of a gotcha journalism thing at this point because I'm going to have to bring up that joke from the pilot of Cavemen.
Very funny in the Wikipedia article, the pilot was accused of being racist, as some critics thought the cavemen were being used as a metaphor for African Americans and other minorities. They thought that.
I wonder where they got that thought out of their little thinkers.
Yeah, crazy.
So
absolutely nuts.
Isn't it crazy how brands can become things? Like He-Man,
like Hello Kitty.
They were like the thing we're covering today. We're gonna do He-Man later.
Yeah, just like Hello Kitty.
Have you done the Denny's He-Man yet?
I did. I stood in pouring rain for 40 minutes waiting for a bus to go there.
Andrew, like this is what we're talking about. We're not going to cover stuff on time.
Yeah,
look what you put Andrew through.
The bus was so late that I could not then go see the movie in theaters because I missed the showtime.
You were going to do it at the same time. That's commitment. Yeah. Oh man, did you? We'll talk about it. So, Hello Kitty,
created in 1974 on a vinyl coin purse, which was introduced in 1975.
If only. So people were looking at this coin purse, going, "I want it to talk to me.
I want more.
I want this coin purse to interact with a cast of characters."
Yeah, so according to her backstory, she lives in a London suburb with her family and is close to her twin sister, Mimi, who is depicted with a yellow bow. She has a boyfriend named Dear Daniel.
Ooh. Getting freaky.
Yeah.
Is the boyfriend also a cat with no mouth?
Yeah, I believe Dear Daniel is also a cat with no mouth. Let me double check.
Dear Daniel.
Hello Kitty's boyfriend, Dear Daniel. Yep. Dear Daniel, of course, is... I guess I can't find an image of him very quickly, but yes, I believe he is a cat man. He is a cat character who is depicted as Hello Kitty's boyfriend. His character profile describes him as born in London on May 3rd. He was a childhood friend of Hello Kitty's, but traveled with his parents and was away from her for a long time. He is portrayed as fashionable and sensitive, good at dancing and playing the piano, with an interest in photography and dreams of being famous.
When he was away, his heart longed for Kitty.
There's, of course, so many characters in the Hello Kitty verse.
There's so many characters that you could have a Hello Kitty branded show that doesn't even have fucking Hello Kitty in it at this point.
That's the thing. We watched for this show. What the hell was it? What did we find?
Onagai My Melody.
Onagai My Melody, which follows the character My Melody and the bad Hello Kitty character Kuromi. As Kuromi escapes whatever... was it like Mimiverse or something?
So let me ask you this.
To the human world.
Yeah. So is there a series before this where Kuromi gets in trouble and gets sent to the castle prison? Or is it just brilliant storytelling?
I think it's just brilliant storytelling. I think
it's
just
fucking unreal
there, and it's a contained story.
Yeah, so
I might keep following that show because that is what we covered.
Oh God, it is for it's for babies, and I'm just like, I kind of want to see if they get all the black notes.
It's pretty funny. Like the gags are really good in it. Like I like how big of an asshole everyone is. It's everyone's just like a dickhead.
So my Mellow is just chilling in a field of flowers.
Yeah, she's gonna go pick flowers with her friend Flatchan,
and then
who is just like a mouse guy.
And then Kuromi flying by on an elephant with no trunk is the only way I can describe Kuromi's buddy.
Love Kuromi's buddy.
Me too. And
just a weird dickhead.
And my Mellow is like, hey, aren't you supposed to be in the castle dungeon? And
you're supposed to be in jail.
Kuromi's like, don't give me that fucking shit. And then Kuromi jumps into a big horn in the sky that goes to the human world. And also, there's a horn in the sky that goes to the human world.
Yeah. Also, it's important because Kuromi is escaping actively from soldiers at this time. And her like flying elephant thing crash lands. And then she uses My Mellow as a like launch pad. She jumps on her head and jumps into the horn. And then the soldiers capture My Mellow and they're like, you assisted her.
You are a collaborator. And My Mellow's like, wait,
jump
what?
on your head. So then My Melody is tried in front of the king and queen, who are very cute elephants.
They do have trunks.
Yeah, you got to go to the human world and stop Kuromi. You have to collect all the pink notes before Kuromi collects all the black notes.
So when Kuromi escaped, she grabbed, which is funny because I assumed Kuromi was a boy at first because she was the villain. But no, Kuromi is a girl, and Kuromi steals 2 magical items when she escapes from the dungeon. One of them is a magical violin bow. And the other one is the key note, the note key, and melody key. And she's got to charge the melody key up with black notes. And she does that by giving people versions of their dreams that are bad. And they like it. And then she gets a black note from that. And Kuromi, every time Kuromi stops her, she gets a pink note.
Yeah. Now, I like that she is...
Monster of the Week, baby. It's got me. Even though it's for babies. It's like, I'm like, if you did Baby X-Files, I'd watch it.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know, man. The jokes are not baby jokes. Like, they are like, they do gags that are like adult gags.
I guess. I guess. I don't know. Like,
it is.
I just want to know, when did it air and who watched it? Like, was it a kids thing like Pokemon? Or
let's see, Onagai My Melody anime series produced by Studio Comet. Let's see, produced by Hideyuki
Good
Kachi.
production too. The animation is good.
Series was written by Takashi Yamada. Character designs from Tomoko Miyakawa.
They got
It
a
ran
year on there?
TV Osaka and TV Tokyo from 2005 to 2006, spanning 52 episodes.
Yeah, and it's really like it says one of 52
I know,
on the
I like
title
that the
card. I
thing's just like,
fucking
we know how long the
love
thing
that.
is. Yeah, so then it's going to follow Uta Yumino, who is the girl who has to play the violin very weirdly in the first episode because she accidentally wishes to play the violin well because she wants to impress her hot teacher.
And he's not a teacher.
Well, her hot, like,
That guy's a student.
guest lecturer.
He's a student.
He's a student?
He's a student at the school that is good at music.
That's
He's
weird.
older, but he's a student. I am
Yeah.
certain of it. He might be a high school
Okay.
student, and they are middle school kids that
I thought
share
he
the
was,
courtyard.
like, a teacher or a guest lecturer.
No.
But yeah, essentially she's trying to impress him. She makes a wish. She plays the violin all weird because
Karomi
of
fucking
the
perverts your
Karomi
dreams.
power. And then My Melody shows up just in time to put a weird little sticker on a girl's crab backpack, and then the crab backpack comes to life and cuts the violin strings.
Unbelievably
It's
good.
really good. And then the girl's just like, "I'm sorry, violin. I should have changed your strings sooner." It's so weird.
Yeah, dude.
And then the first episode has the weirdest ending of like Karomi doesn't know why her shit didn't work, and she's like, I can't get this bow quiver to work, and then the boy, the student, whatever,
The violinist,
student,
virtuoso,
teacher, whatever he is, he shows up and he's like, hey, I'm actually the best, and this is a bowstring, and it grows to be a human-sized one, and then Karomi tries to take it back. He's like, that's mine, and then it sucks out of Karomi's hand and into his,
and then he plays the fiddle with it. And
powers up the key.
And it powers up the melody key. And so he's got to power up the melody key to give them the power to make the black notes. When they get 100 black notes, Karomi gets the dark power. And like all the fiddle guy wants to do is just impress people with how good he is at playing the fiddle.
I love him so much because he's just like finds this evil like bow. And then he's just like, I will just live inside of this mansion now, this weird shadowy mansion with you, Karomi. And if I happen to see somebody who seems sad, I'm going to be like, we should try to fuck with them.
Yeah, he's out looking for marks.
He sees like the sad boy taking pictures who's just like, I can't have any friends, so I take pictures of people. And he's like, let's fuck with that kid.
And so
Like,
so that's
prime.
That's the monster of the week of it, right? So what we get each week is we get Karomi creates a monster out of a dream, like the camera that looks like a frog and does evil stuff or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then
The camera looks like a turtle, you fool.
a turtle. Sorry, I'm such an asshole. And then My Mellow every week does the thing with her magic wand, creates a sticker that turns an inanimate object
Something
into
to
an
life.
animal. And usually
Or in the case of the turtle, it like mind washes the turtle.
well, but she makes a mouse that does that, right? Like she makes.
No, that's the mouse is in the second episode for the computer.
But isn't there always
the sticker goes on the turtle's head, and then the turtle barfs up all the kids that it has taken pictures of, and now they are animated. They're animated Polaroid like snapshots
right.
that try to beat the bad guy up.
Okay, so yeah, I misunderstood. I thought she creates a new animal every week, but no, it's just the sticker resolves it in a different way every week. Sometimes by anthropomorphizing an animal, and when she does anthropomorphize an animal, before she turns it back into a thing, she gives it a treat, and that I like a lot.
Yeah, I know. She gives him a little candy
For helping.
The overwhelming thing is when what neither of them realize is that when 100 black notes are gathered, the spirit of dark power will be revived to destroy the human world and devour all the humans' dreams.
Well, no, My Mellow knows that, right? That's why she's trying to stop it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that that Kuromi doesn't know this.
Yeah, Kuromi just wants the dark power to fuck shit up and do mischief.
Well, no, Kuromi wants the black notes to feed to Baku, or yes,
and then but
Baku wants to eat them.
But then they want to get the dark power.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to destroy the human.
But Kuromi just thinks that she's going to get the dark power and be able to do cool stuff with it. Mm-hmm. And I do want to mention that Baku, the friend, sounds like Japanese Jason Mantzoukas, and I think that I feel like I've heard that voice actor in other stuff before, because many times I remember going, that's Japanese Jason Mantzoukas. It's like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm positive you've heard a lot of the voice actors other places. I don't have a list.
I was surprised by how delightful the show was.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
Very nice.
I mean, I honestly thought that it skewed younger, like for Pokemon like level watchers, but I'll probably end up watching more and see what I think, because I watch a lot of cartoons.
Yeah. I mean, you go, Hello Kitty is in the series as an interstitial, as whenever they cut to commercial breaks, it cuts to Hello Kitty
watching the cartoon
blankly, and just the cardboard like sign waving, you know, when there's like a cardboard sign that has another piece of cardboard on like a little motor.
Yes.
Just waving at you watching the show on the TV. So she is there, I guess. Her height, Hello Kitty's height, is described as 5 apples, and her weight as 3 apples.
I knew that from something else. They talk about it on like Comedy Bang Bang or something. They're like, how tall is Hello Kitty?
She is good at baking cookies and loves her mama's homemade apple pie. She likes to play the piano and collect cute things. So there you go.
Awesome, Sanrio. You have delighted us. We found something delightful to watch that's right in our wheelhouse. I love Monster of the Week anime, and
I thought that one sounded interesting because it sounded a little darker than. So
it was kind of funny. I was trying to get Andrew to tell me what, and we're not going to go through the whole text thread because I think we're past that. But I was like, hey Andrew, so which Hello Kitty thing do I need to watch for the podcast? And he said, well, there's a bunch of options, and he like laid them out for me, and I was like, great. Looks like you've really looked some stuff up. Which of those things should I watch? And then you were like, well, here's the thing. We could do this, that, or the other thing. We could literally watch any of these. And I was like, all right, I got it. I know. Smorgasbord of choices. We're an embarrassment of riches. What am I going to watch? Well, we could do it a number of ways. Excuse me, sir. Please tell me what to watch. And then your final decision was, well, we could watch Onegai My Melody because it's got Kuromi and I like Kuromi. Oh, okay. So that's what's going to end up deciding it. You like Kuromi? Me too. Let's fucking do it.
There was an instance in which you said, at this point, I feel like you are making fun of me.
At this point, I feel like you're making fun of me by not just telling me what to watch. Yes, that was... so what people don't know is I'm a maniac.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm going to give you some characters. I'm going to talk about them.
Okay.
We got Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty's good. We got Charmy Kitty. She's like a 4-legged Hello Kitty. She walks on all 4s. You watch Kuromi, of course.
Before we get to Kuromi, do you watch Black Clover?
Yeah.
Charmy.
I mean, I watched like the first section.
So you know who Charmy is, who makes the food? She's like the little girl who she doesn't actually look like a tiny little girl. She just mostly does. And then sometimes she's like her normal height, but her magic is she makes food that buffs everybody, and it fucking rules. And Charmy's like one of the great characters. Like at the tournament when they're watching everybody fight, Charmy is sitting in the Wizard King's lap the whole time, and he's like feeding her food.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's a very odd thing.
Then Kuromi.
Yes,
got Kuromi,
of course. Kuromi has like a little
goth Kuromi
hood. She's got like a little skull on her hood. Cinnamoroll.
Cinnamon Monster?
Cinema Roll. Who is a small and chubby dog with white fur, blue eyes, pink cheeks, a plump and curly tail that resembles a cinnamon roll.
Okay.
And long and thick ears that enable him to fly.
Sure.
He's shy but pure-hearted and always willing to help out friends when they need it.
Wow.
He works at Cafe Cinnamon and sometimes sleeps on customers' laps.
That's fucking rad, dude. Good for them. Good for Cinema Roll.
The owner of your shop just wanders out and sleeps in your lap.
Oh, he's the owner of the shop. Oh, that's...
I guess he works there.
Okay.
He works at Cafe Cinnamon. I assumed
It's
he was
different.
the owner because he's named Cinema Roll.
So it's the combination of both the shop cat that sleeps in the customer's lap, but then the shop cat is also your barista. So you got to be like, hey, dude, you got to get off my lap for a second to go make me another coffee.
Yeah. Karopi. It's another good character.
Okay.
He's a little frog guy.
Frog guy.
Mm-hmm. He has a V-shaped mouth.
Sure.
When he smiles.
Good.
He's very cute. Karopi is one of the smaller characters, about the same size as My Melody. He is a green frog with big eyes. His mouth is typically V-shaped when closed, but certain scenes may give him different mouth shapes, such as a typical arch.
I need to bring up, so when you said his mouth turns into a triangle when he smiles, I was like, I wanted to say Andrew notices that because he's an animation guy. And this is the other joke from the thread that I missed, because I was like, because one of the choices was a stop motion animation Hello Kitty thing, and I was like, I've got it. This is how I can make the decision for us. I said, let's do the stop motion one because you're like a stop motion animation fan, and that'll be good. And your reply was not, oh yeah, that works. Your reply was like, I like all animation. We could literally choose any of these. And I think that's when I was like, you must be making fun of me at this point.
Pom Purin.
Pom Purin.
He's very cute. A yellow golden retriever. Purin was born on a sunny day on April 16th. Pom Purin lives in his own basket in the entrance hall of his sister owner's house.
His sister owner.
His trademark is his brown beret that is always on top of his head. Pom Purin's favorite food is his mama's pudding.
That's sick. I mean, that sounds is it his mama owner? Is it his sister mom's mom? Like, that doesn't make any. Now we're getting in the weeds.
Mm-hmm. Choco Cat. He is a relatively small black cat with large eyes, a long tail, 4 whiskers, and a chocolate-colored nose, which his name is based on.
Is he a mascot for a Choco Taco product?
I don't think so. His name is just Choco Cat. And he's one of the bigger ones in the U.S.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Choco Cat is always full of energy and loves to find out new things. He is logical, intuitive, and thoughtful. Although he can be absent-minded at times, his hobbies include exploring and stargazing. His favorite foods are sweets, especially Choco Ball.
Exploring and stargazing? Oh, what a little guy.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet. And is there like a weird freak one to end on here? There's Pata Pata Peppy.
Pata Pata Peppy.
There's Monkichi.
I bet I can figure out what animal that is.
What do you think?
A monkey?
It's a monkey.
What about
Monkichi.
So what about Kuromi's buddy Baku?
Baku.
Is that not like is that a character that they just made up for Onigai My Melody?
Baku. Baku is a purple boy tapir character. He has purple fur with lighter purple.
He's a tapir.
And hollow white eyes.
Hollow white eyes. Ooh, the way they describe that. And he's a delightful little tapir character with the dead hollow eyes of a creature from the beyond the void. And he flies and has a funny voice.
He is Kuromi's patient sidekick who flies around sniffing out dreams. Baku can also find the person having the dream. He doesn't let things like Kuromi's teasing get the best of him.
Aww.
Yeah, his first appearance was in Onagai My Melody.
Okay, cool.
We love Baku. Baku's good. He's got a lot of patience. Monkichi, of course, is optimistic and easygoing, but can get carried away at times. He is lively and loves to take on challenges. He enjoys puns and bad jokes. His favorite food is bananas and can eat 10 in 1 minute.
Whoa, but honestly, so could I.
You could eat 10 bananas in 1 minute?
Yeah. What the hell? Why would that? Do you think that opening them takes a lot of time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the big
Every time
issue.
I try and get into a banana, it's like my
45
afternoon.
minutes later.
That's like what I've got going on for that day.
Banana opening method. You go from the bottom, because like the monkeys do. Because monkeys go from the bottom because you just.
Yeah, but the reason,
opens.
but monkeys also don't care if
instantly.
they eat all the disgusting little threads that come with the banana. So the way to do it is the human way, where you peel it from the handle, because we have different types
no
of hands. Then there's no handle on a banana.
No, what the heck? The handle is the peel. You peel it from the handle? Are you talking about the stem? Do you hold the thing by that?
No, I hold it by
Then
the
why
bottom.
is it a handle?
Well, you can hold it by, like, okay, because when you're doing a gun out of a banana, that's what you hold, you
No,
fucker.
You hold the back arch of it. You don't just hold the stem.
No, the stem is like in the gun.
It's part of it.
Okay.
I'm
Now
learning
you're
too many
doing a
things.
thing. You're making fun of me again by acting like you don't understand what I'm saying, but you do.
I understand how you're describing it. Calling it a handle is crazy. It's crazy.
I bet
you need to be
you should
institutionalized for this one.
what is the banana's handle? Yeah, Google banana handle. I'm sure you'll get really good results.
Banana part description.
That you wouldn't just
most
Google the thing I
insane
asked.
way
Why
to
would you
think.
Google the thing I like?
A banana is an elongated edible fruit.
You're a maniac for not
That is
Googling
botanically
exactly what I
a
asked you to
berry.
Google. Hold on, I'm looking
Did you
it up.
hear that though?
But-
That's crazy.
It's a berry?
It's a botanically, it's a berry.
Yeah. Banana handle. Oh, you just get a bunch of like door handles that are shaped like bananas.
So what's actually very funny is the thing you're talking about is the Fium bundles or strings.
Well, I don't like those either. But
Well, that's the part you're talking
no,
about.
I'm talking about the strings that come with the banana. Yes, but I'm talking about the handle that you hold it by when you peel
No,
it.
I know it's called strings.
But it,
Or the
and they go all the way up to the
bundles.
top, and that's that spreads
I
down.
don't know. That thing's just called that.
You're
And then
describing
you've got
two different things, and
The exocarp, which is the peels.
yeah.
You have mesocarp, which are the tiny
I think we need to
specks.
stop talking about bananas because I'm starting to get irrationally angry because I don't understand what you're saying to me, and I've been eating bananas my whole life.
You have
And
the
so
inferior ovary.
those were the Hello Kitty characters. They're very popular. Spam tastes like cat food. Let's put them in the fucking Pentagon.
Do you know that Monkey Cheese dream is to become a poet?
Oh, hold on, Monkey Chi. You got to keep that dream to yourself. Kuromi's going to come and turn you into like a slam poet that everybody makes fun
That's
of.
true. Okay.
I will say one thing. So, of the 4 episodes we watched, Kuromi doesn't get a black note until the 4th episode. And he gets the black note because there's this guy whose a house is messy. And he's like, I wish that the whole world was messy because that's how it should be. Cleaning stuff up is bullshit. And then the guy ends up making a big mess. They banish him from the land, and he wakes up in a pile of garbage, and he's like, that was pretty fucking cool when I put all that garbage in that person's house. And that's why they get the black note, because he was like, man, even though it ended with me on a pile of garbage and it didn't end up spreading
pretty
garbage
cool
to the
that I
whole
did
world, it was pretty dope when I inconvenienced those people with that garbage and the black note comes out. Oh, hello, Andrew.
Yeah, I just sent you something. That's
Mushy peas. What the hell?
that's probably important.
Oh no, Andrew! What the hell's wrong with you? Is that a graham cracker? What are they on? Andrew, no!
Look at the whole thing.
No, Andrew just sent me.
There's another little spicy reveal in there for you.
Yeah, there's wasabi, right? Is that wasabi?
No.
Oh, it's
no.
mushy peas. So what
I'm
Andrew
talking
sent me,
about the loose feet.
loose meat?
Loose feet.
Loose feet? What?
Look at the whole image. Take it all in.
Loose. Oh God. Now I get it. No. So Andrew sent me a picture of mushy peas on crackers with Spam on top, and it's disgusting. But then there's a person's feet at the bottom of the frame. You tricked me. You're probably one of those
Mushy
guys.
peas and Spam on Melba toast. Sorry if too fancy for this group. Somebody
uncooked spam
or shitty food porn.
Unwarmed up, unseared spam. No, thank you.
You got comments on this. Bro added his feet in hope of more upvotes. It's working.
It's working.
Yeah, how many upvotes does this have? 95. It's pretty active. 67 comments.
Well, we'd have to post a version. You didn't get ratioed. We'd have to post a version without the feet and see how that does.
I feel like it would look better with the peas on top. Something about bread, veg, then meat instead of bread, meat, then veg picks at my brain.
I'm having a hard time, man. That picture, I'm still thinking about, because I know what mushy peas are, and I know what Melba toast is, and I know what spam is.
And that's pretty good. Uncooked spam on top of mushy peas and Melba toast.
And people in the comments on this video, on the video version, are like, all spam is cooked. It's cooked already. That's why it's okay to eat. They cooked the slurry.
Adam was right.
They cooked the slurry.
Here you go. Top comment on this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone eat spam without frying it up in a pan first. And their reply, it clearly says eat hot or cold on the tin. So you're on the side of the person who took this picture. So that's good.
I'm on the side of the person because I think you should be able to do what it says on the tin. I don't know.
And their reply, I wasn't trying to imply what you were doing is wrong. Eat it however you like.
I would like to imply that they're wrong. You shouldn't put spam on mushy peas unless you're in a foxhole. And you haven't eaten in weeks, and the only food you have is Melba toast, spam, and mushy peas, then maybe you could be like, I bet these three things can rock together. But no.
Somebody said, I eat the tin as well. I don't have much time left.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Eats the tin as well. He doesn't have much time left, so that's why he eats the cold spam because he's dying?
No. I think he's saying he ate the metal, and he's going to die. I think it was a bad joke. I eat the tin as well. I don't have much time left.
Okay, like he's a goat, but not a goat because a goat would be fine. A goat can eat a can.
Yeah. And then right below that, good on you. There are children in Africa.
I suppose there are.
Remember, did you have that one as a kid growing up when you wouldn't finish your food and your parents would go, there's starving kids in Africa, and I'd go like, please send my food to them.
Yeah, put it in a box.
I don't know why me eating it would help.
Well, it's just like to show your abundance.
You should be grateful.
As a socialist.
And we have to show as a proud American country that we're very abundant.
You know what's funny about that?
Even when we're not hungry and we don't want it.
So I'm listening to a socialist theory book. I found out, and I've known this for a while, but I always thought like I didn't want to listen to theory. I want to read it because that's how you learn. You know, you read it, you make notes. You know what I mean? Like because in college, that's how I learned, right? But I've also started listening to books on tape recently and enjoying them, or, audiobooks, books on tape. That's what generation I'm from. So I've been listening to audiobooks. And so I thought, hey, let's listen to a socialism audiobook. And so I'm listening to this book by this guy, Dutt, from like 1935. And he's describing how the capitalists would destroy food stores to make scarcity, and they would destroy products and shit. So they would like have people manufacture these products and then destroy them. And like, so if you're a smart little socialist kid and you don't want to eat your mushy peas and you're going to throw them away, and your mom is like, hey, you should eat those mushy peas because there are kids in Africa, and you're like, hey, didn't our fucking capitalist government that you love so goddamn much fucking destroy fucking thousands of pounds of grain during the Depression? Like,
you go, hey mom, hey mom, would you like to hear this joke about two capitalists that are walking and they see a
shut up! Don't do it.
They see a pile of shit.
That guy hosted SNL.
It's crazy. If you've not watched Elon telling the GDP joke, you gotta check it out.
That guy has hosted SNL, right? And I, a person who tried to do stand-up for 10 years, sent out packets and stuff for stuff. I've never been on TV. My sister-in-law has been on Price is Right. She got a fucking network TV credit before me. And I gotta think about what you just said. No. That's not fair.
Well, you'll also have to hear what I also have to say about more uncooked spam comments. As a fatty, I can gladly say I've eaten it straight from the can with tartar sauce and Triscuits.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm a fat guy. I've been a fat guy. You go fuck yourself. Being a fat person doesn't just mean you eat whatever garbage. You can get fat eating good pizzas from restaurants where they hand make the pizza. You can get fat eating good burritos.
Yeah, this is somebody said this has nothing to do with your fat status and everything to do with your goblin status.
That's pretty funny.
And then one more.
It is goblin food. That is definitely goblin food if I've ever heard it described. That was the thing for like 5 minutes 10 years ago, wasn't it? Goblin food.
Yeah. Goblin mode is another one that's somewhat recent.
Yeah.
Here's a response to the I feel like it would be better in this order, right? Remember that thread? The original poster says, good point. And then somebody replied, yes, depending on the cold of the spam, it may be too solid to bite straight through, and the peas would splooge out the
Why are you trying to make me puke so much? What the hell, dude? I get what they're saying, but like you're...
the spam might be too hard and the peas might splooge out.
Spam might be too hard. Look, the spam that I ate unheated up, there'd be no world where that's too hard. You
don't think there's any danger of it splooging the peas?
I had a cat who had no teeth. I got a foster cat right now. Ain't got no teeth. I think that cat could get through any amount of unheated up spam without mushing the peas. That would come out as a bite even for them with their no teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, and also that cat's name is
just goo.
That cat's name is Chewy. I just got the irony. The foster place named the cat with no teeth Chewy.
Evil people.
I'm bad at getting that kind of stuff. I get it way late.
So we got the thing where we put them up against each other.
Yeah, we're putting them in the Movies Over Miami Pentagon, where they're going to bloody it out in 5 categories. So in one corner...
Those categories are appearance, which looked better, the animated TV show, or the can of promotional spam.
Well, this is fucked up because I definitely know that Onagai, My Melody's probably going to win for me because I found this to be an overall unpleasant experience with the spam in general. I did like the red can.
The can looks pretty good.
The red can...
It's got a cute Hello Kitty on it holding a spam masubi.
And the fact that it's the 25% less sodium, like they know that's the one that's going to sell or whatever. So, and the anime looks like a decent anime of the time, right? But this can stands out in a sea of blue spam cans. You get a red can. I'm going with the can on this one.
Yeah. The show doesn't really stand out visually too much. It's very
I guess, yeah.
It's fine.
I like the intro.
It's also like fairly dated a bit, you know.
Yeah.
It just like looks like of its time.
There's a lot of racial humor that doesn't hold up. What? Okay, continue.
Yeah, Baku was saying some stuff, man. Ingredients, food stuff versus the cast and crew involved in the show.
The show, for sure. I have to give this one to the show. The voice acting is great. And we're talking about a reconstituted meat slurry that if they didn't put potato powder in it would be liquid. The only thing that makes that can not a liquid is potato starch.
Yeah, but it's probably like good cuts of pork and stuff, right? Oh,
no, they specifically say it's spine meat. Spine meat? What the hell?
I have just seen an image of the slurry being poured.
Oh my God, dude, what are you doing? You're just over there making yourself fucking sick, bro. I will not be opening
let's
any
give that
more
one
images you send
to
me.
the anime. I don't want to see this poured in. So anime for that one. Writing, movie script, or the show script in this case, versus the tie-in copy, which is the promotional copy.
Well, we read from the brand manager. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give this to the show because
The show's funny.
The show is funny and Monster of the Week. So it's a tried and true format. They're applying it to kids anime. I like that. So I'm going to give that to the show. Even though that was some good brand content that I imagine being delivered like Evita Peron from the balcony over the people of Venezuela.
No, I
Argentina.
really,
Sorry.
I also really like the I really like just the fun kid logic of like this photo kid gets the ability to trap children inside of his camera and he turns into a like evil little ghoul
Immediately.
and just gets all sweaty and like excited to do it, and then people are like, that's bad actually, and he's like, oh, I actually feel really guilty. Never
Can we
mind.
be friends?
And I was like, this is good.
And I do also like the fact that everybody's standing around there like, we're your friends.
Yeah.
Like, you have friends. It's us. We asked you to take our pictures for the yearbook and shit. Like,
also, everyone's just like, why do you think you don't have friends? That's a thing in your head. And I was like, man, you need to hear that sometimes.
And really,
you know?
dude, yes. Now that we're talking about it, Jesus Christ.
From the beginning, everyone's just like, I want to work with you. I love your photos so much. And he's like, but I could never be in them because I don't have any friends.
Why don't you get one with us after the...
Yeah. That's a sweet story. So I'll give that one to the kitty, the Hello Kitty show.
The loosely branded Hello Kitty Universe program.
It has some of the characters. How'd it sit with you?
The spam sat terribly with me. I've thought about it. It didn't fuck my tummy up because I didn't eat enough of it. But the memory of it is bad news. So I'm going to give this to the show.
Yeah, I keep coming back to the show. I will probably return to it too and watch some more episodes. So that's a pretty big thing. I will return to spam, but I also am very aware at how bad for me it is to return to spam.
I don't even think about that stuff. I just eat a little bit. Like we talked about the weight loss stuff. Like something could be real bad for me. I'll just have a little.
Yeah.
But man, spam, no, that's one where it's like it can be as bad for me and it does not have to worry about me eating too much of it.
Naturally something you are immune to. But yeah, I'll give this one to Hello Kitty. Sure. And then to my taste. What is more to my taste, a can of meat or a television show that is seemingly produced for small girls? Probably the meat.
Can of meat. I'm going to say can of meat because it is the less problematic answer. It says less stuff about myself. For me to say can, I can say can of meat.
Like nutritional taste versus your.
I can say can of meat
stuff.
and not have to ask any further questions about myself.
And you're just like, what's to your taste, Adam? Somebody asks that randomly. You go, Onagai My Melody, and they go, what the hell is that? And you go, well, you see, there's this character named My Melody and a character named Karomi. They're both from the Hello Kitty universe, but Hello Kitty's not in the show. But I'm using Hello Kitty to frame this because I think you don't know who.
Because I had
Karomi
to
is.
talk about spam.
Yeah.
I'm using Hello Kitty to frame all of this because we needed to get a food in there somehow.
We needed to eat spam.
Please review my podcast, stranger.
To my taste is the spam. I like the spam.
I don't like it, but it's the more to my taste of the two, and I stick to the rules of the show.
But I believe that gives it to Onagai My Melody. Congratulations.
Good job.
Sanrio.
We're going to send you a couple cans of your own spam. We're going to crack them before we put them in the mail, though. So you're going to open these cans of spam that have been shipped on a trans-Pacific flight.
Yeah, it's much like when you buy a box of the One Piece trading card game from Bandai, and they pre-crack it for you because they know you might be a nasty freak who just wants to sit on sealed product. So they're like,
wait,
nope. So we'll do that with the cans.
No.
We'll crack those so you can't sit on your collector's spam.
They don't do that, do they?
Yeah, they got it, man.
Wait.
People just be sitting on sealed product.
Why don't you just make enough?
Just skyrocket the price of everything.
Just print a billion fucking cards. Just print enough.
You can't, man. What if people don't want your set? And then you're sitting on
make a good set,
a bunch
idiot.
Of waste.
Make a good set.
The only way to make a good set consistently is to power creep constantly.
What the hell? So they fucking but here. Okay. So you're telling me that the people who make Bandai who makes the One Piece card game, so they pre-crack the case, not the packs, right?
Yeah, they don't open the packs for you.
Okay.
If you buy a box from the store, they will cut the plastic wrap on the box and hand you the box.
Okay. That sucks a little bit, but I understand it. But my question would be, do they have to do that with Magic the Gathering cards as well? I don't think they do. No, so why does Bandai think that they need to do something that the MTG people have never had to do in 35 years of selling the world's most popular card game? Why is it different economically?
You answered your question because it's the world's most popular card game.
Okay.
The shops subsidize Wizards of the Coast.
That's right.
So if Wizards of the Coast makes a really bad set of Magic, the shops have to still buy a set amount of Magic.
Yes.
Otherwise, they will not be registered as a
dealer.
X tier level of dealer, and then the next time they release a coveted product, they will not receive it. So the shops will then have to sit on a bunch of bad product that nobody wants.
I see.
Not the company.
I see.
As monstrous and bad as all that sounds, it is purely a demand thing. Also, demand for One Piece has shot up recently because a lot of the people who scalp Pokemon moved over to One Piece for whatever reason. Okay.
Well, I learned a lot.
So cool stuff. We love it.
Well, hey,
it's good.
I don't think we don't even need to do food news.
No, we replaced it with scalping news.
And us talking about a bunch of stuff at the top. And I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a good chatting with you today, Andrew. If you like the podcast, please leave us a review on iTunes, but anywhere helps, but iTunes is good. And
make sure to check out Adam's comedy special, Egghead, on YouTube.
It's still spring, technically. Well, it's actually not spring anymore, but yes.
You can watch it just in time for Easter.
And of course, you need to check out Andrew's Mascot YouTube. What's the link for that?
Oh, it's called Mascots Explained, and it's got my mug all over it.
And there's a link in the podcast notes. And if you run into a promotional product that we haven't seen, we've seen all the big movie studio ones, but if you find a goofy one that we don't know about, email us at moviesovermyhammy, all one word, @gmail.com. That will also be in the bumper. And even if you think we've probably heard about it, just send us an email. It's nice to know you're out there listening.
Yeah, let us know what you think about something.
Yeah, lay it on us. And come on back next week, gang. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to Movies Over My Hammy. If you know of a promotional item or have literally anything else of interest that we should know about at Movies Over My Hammy headquarters, you can email the podcast at moviesovermyhammy, all one word, @gmail.com. And please, for the love of Satan, like, subscribe, rate, review, tell everybody you know about this podcast. We're counting on you. Everything is going to be okay.